So I want to give a quick update. My phone is acting funny. It might cut off. And I'm going to give a quick update on what's going on in Ukraine. You have various deep state assets, like, for instance, the Brazilian drug cartel. There are many deep state criminals who work for the deep state, and they're getting paid to go over there and aid Ukraine. And then you just have useful idiots from the left that are brainwashed and don't understand what's going on there. And they're going renegade, and they're going over there to help Ukraine. They don't understand that Ukraine is the main headquarters, one of the main headquarters for the Cabal. And Putin's borders were threatened, and he had no choice but to do what he's doing there to save his country. Just like here, we need to save our country at the border of our borders, like by the Mexican border, for instance. And Putin is basically doing what he has to do to save his country, and he had to do it this way. And the news is still lying about the number of civilian casualties. It's being exaggerated. The hospital where they claim there were children, that's not true. That was taken over by the Cabal. That was taken over by the deep state, and they went in there and set up operations there, military operations there, and that's why that hospital got targeted. And the news isn't going to tell you that a lot of civilians were actually evacuated and put in safe zones, because there are safe zones in that country. But again, the mainstream news is lying about everything and making Putin to be, they're making Putin to be a complete monster. They're making him to be a bad guy. And, overall, it's a shame that there are some civilians that are being killed, but the news is exaggerating the numbers, just like they exaggerated the numbers of people that supposedly had passed away from the Wu flu. You all know what I'm talking about. They exaggerated those numbers because a lot of the people that died had comorbidities and died of other things. So the news again is exaggerating the numbers of the civilian deaths, just like the news exaggerated the numbers of deaths from the so-called sick people who had the Wu flu, if you know what I mean. So I just wanted to touch on that real quick. I could go more in depth and leave a very long intel video drop, but my phone is acting up. And I said I was going to retire from dropping intel because most of the people really don't care. No one believes what I'm saying. Most people think I'm crazy, and I really don't care. But I'm not going to give too much of my information out. I'm not going to give too much intel because it will drain my energy, and I can't let that happen because I have to take care of my household. But I will probably come back with another intel drop within the next few days. Today is my birthday, and I've spent all day cleaning and staying in. I'm not even doing anything special for my birthday. For those of you who do know the videos and things I say are true, just keep me in prayer because I'm still being targeted. But I do have bodyguards and different things going on that work on my behalf. So I just want to give a big shout out and thank you to the people that have been supporting me. Thank you, Patriots. Where we go one, we go all. God bless.